Hello guys and welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice. Today, as you can see, we're venturing into not only a new game in Age of Sigmar Warcry, but we're also taking a look back at my first love. Now, not in a my first love kind of sense, but in my first army that I ever collected for wargaming outside of Hero Quest and Space Crusade. And this is the Skaven. Long ago, I walked into a Games Workshop and was asked the question, dragons or tanks? And I chose dragons because, of course, I'm a man of splendid taste. I was taken over to the fantasy section. I saw a box of plastic clan rats and I was hooked. I bought them and the army book where Andy Chambers led me through what would be my life, Skaven. So yeah, this is the Warcry set. It's not overly expensive. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it wasn't a lot. Maybe 30 quid, something like that. 40 quid, 50 quid, 60 quid, 70 quid. I don't know. It wasn't much. I'm okay with it. Now, full disclosure, none of these models are new models. These, in fact, are very, very old models. These are like, I don't know, 95-ish, 96. Maybe a little bit after that, but not far after that. And then, of course, these were the clan rats that came out in like 2009, 2010. It doesn't matter though, because they're all gorgeous models. Now, full disclosure, these rat ogres aren't the nicest rat ogres we've had. The ones from the Island of Blood were much, much better. Games Workshop, if you could re-release those, it would be most welcome, especially to me and my Skaven loving ways. But if not, you can pick them up on like eBay and places like this. Now, as said, I own most of these models multiple times, but I don't own everything else that comes with it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bust straight in there. Now, I do like the fact it comes in these compact little box instead of like a bigger box, but as it is only like a little faction box, I guess. So yeah, you get your sprues, you've got your bases, round bases, because this is the way. Then you get your cards and your tokens, and quite a cool little bag, which I'll no doubt use to put parts in, because I'm running out of boxes to put bits in. But yeah, so let's take a look at this. So right here, we have the cards, and you have gutter runners, giant rats, rat ogres, and your Packmasters. Other rat ogre. The cards are really stuck together, and not because I'm excited by them. Before one of you writes in the comments, Alan. Clan rat, storm vermin, storm vermin again, plague monk. I love plague monks, I really do. The giant shitey rat ogres. No, I like them, they're okay. I don't like the power armoriness of them. And then these. So yeah, they're the cards you get with it. And then let's have a look what else we've got here. We've got, I don't speak that. I don't speak that. I very, very vaguely speak that. I don't speak that. I definitely do not speak that. Nope, not me. Nope. I do speak this one though. And this is like English people speak. But yeah, that's really cool that you get. Look at that on the back. Boom. And obviously that'll be the same for these. Bosh, yes. It is cool that you get all the different languages in the one. I do quite often see a lot of people from other non-English speaking countries complain about the fact that a lot of rule books don't come out for their language, so it's really cool that Games Workshop would put those in the main box. So cool with you guys. As always, let's check the quality of the card stock, because you know that's what I'm all about. Good card stock, good popping. Yeah, so these are the tokens you get. You get 2 sheets worth. And then, of course, we're going to come to the instructions. Like, if I needed instructions to build these sets, well, I might as well just give up hobbying. I've built so many of them. But yeah, for those who don't or haven't built loads, you can see there, they're color-coded. Giant rats are awesome. I love the giant rats models. I really do. I've got so many of them. The different heads that can be applied. So yeah, and then on the back it shows you some colour schemes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go a little closer into the table so we can look at the sprues. Now, as I said, I've seen these sprues 1,000 times. Most of you Skaven fans have seen these 1,000 times, but for those who don't, let's get in there and take a look at it. So this is the first sprue we have here, and this is the Giant Rats and the Packmaster sprue. Now, you get two Packmasters on the sprue, one of which will control the Giant Rats and one of them will control the Rat Ogres. You might get another one actually on the Rat Ogre sprues, but I can't remember. For all the bluster, oh no, there's the third one, he's up at the top here, and that's for the other Rat Ogre. I don't know how Skaven work in Warcry, so I don't know whether you need the Packmasters individually for the Rat Ogres, or whether they double up. We'll soon see, because we are going to be playing Warcry. I know Sparks is really into it, and Liam's got some of the night haunt stuff, yeah, I think. Anyway, but yeah, so as you can see, you get 3 Packmasters here, and I really love these Packmasters. These are the old style sculpts of Skaven, and if I'm honest, I do like them a little more. The fur's a little bit more furry and less anime or cartoony, but again, it's not that I don't like the new ones, as we're going to see when we see the Clan Rats. And then you get the Giant Rats here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Giant Rats, but I'm assuming it's only like 6 bases. And you get the heads across there. You've got the extra arms. You've got the difference between the whips and the grabbers. I tend to use the whips because whips are cool. And where possible, obviously, they do need their grabber as well. But I've got loads of those grabbers spare that I use for other things like orcs and stuff like that. But yeah, so you get 3 whips, obviously 1 for each of them. And then you get a couple of daggered hands. And then you get a pokey grabber hand. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. As I said, if you've got a spare hand, put it on them and then keep that for orc-based stuff. If, like me, you play both. Next one we're going to look at is the Rat Ogres. Rat Ogre is really cool, very simplistic sprue. I do apologise about the wind, it's the British weather, anyone in the UK will understand. But yeah, so these Rat Ogres are pretty paint by the numbers. You get body, you get the legs, and you get a choice of different heads. You get a few little other bits like chains and stuff. I like to keep those for other things. Rat Ogres don't like to be chained down, this is a fact. And then you've got the different weapons. Obviously, you've got like the blunderbussy style arm. And again, in Warcry, it might be usable as a projectile. I'm not quite sure yet. And I will let you guys know once we cover the game in more detail. And then you've got the different melee style arms. And then you've got some mutated hands and stuff there. It's all really cool. As I said, I'm a massive fan of this Rat Ogre set. Not as big a fan as I am of the Island of Blood one, but this is more customizable. So, and then you got the Clan Rat sprue here, which you get 20 Clan Rats in total, and it is 2 separate sprues. It's not the same sprue printed twice. I don't recall being. No, I don't think it is. But we'll have a look at both anyway. So as you can see here, you get 10 rats, and then you get some spears or some hand weapons. Now, as I recall, on this Skaven sprue of 20 models, 10 of them are more armoured, and 10 of them are more just cloths and stuff, so that you can use them as Clan Rats, so you could use them as slaves if you wish, which I thought was a really nice touch. These were one of the last ever sets I painted while working at Games Workshop, just as a little bit of trivia for you there, and I absolutely loved them. I was like a kid in a candy store when I first saw these bad boys, and they are beautiful, and I love things like the cleaver and stuff like that. Now, one of the things I was talking about earlier, I mean, you can see there are some bits of fur, but they have like this, they have this kind of more cartoony vibe, much more World of Warcrafty, and that's kind of continued on with a lot of the Skaven stuff, and it's not that I dislike it, it's just, I don't know, I guess I like the older aesthetic a little bit better. But these models are beautiful. The shields are awesome. I mean, look at that. So yeah, so as I said, you can make them up as spearmen, or you can make them up as hand weapons. These are obviously going to be able to be used in Age of Sigmar as well. if, like me, you play other games like Kings of War and Frostgrave and things like that, they can also be converted across to them very, very easily. So this set is a good value for money. Yes, it is. What I will do is I will look up how much it costs online, and I will put that in the description, and I'll also put it on the video at that mumbling bit when I was like, I don't know how much it costs. So you'll be able to see for yourself how much it costs. But yes, it very much is good value for money. You get obviously all the tokens and the cards, so you can use it for Warcry. You get a lot of models here for not a great deal of money, to be honest. And yeah, I'm impressed with it. I'm excited to play Warcry. I've had a couple of games in Games Workshop, but I don't get to go in Games Workshop as often as I like because, well, for one, pandemic. You guys may have heard of it. It's kind of hindering gaming a little bit. It's also put a kibosh on my video energy, I guess. You may have noticed we haven't put out a video for about 5-6 weeks now. And the videos that we have got that are coming up were actually filmed. Well, some of them you can see because one of them was the new 40k set, the Indomitus. So you can see kind of, and some of the videos were filmed even before that. I've been on kind of a lull recently. I've been painting a lot though. But yeah, I'm kind of back in my groove now. I'm excited to be painting and playing and that kind of thing. And hopefully we're going to not see the end of lockdown because I don't think that's coming anytime soon. But restrictions may lift enough where I am that we can at least film some games. Hopefully. But yeah, guys, so thank you very much for watching this. If it's your first time on our channel, please hit subscribe. You can hit that little bell for notifications as well. It will tell you if we ever put videos out, when we put videos out. We're covering a lot at the minute. We've got Warcry, Necromunda, Blood and Plunder. I'm painting up a lot of other stuff. I'm still working on my Kings of War. I've got a video coming up soon for some Godzilla chibi models. That are absolutely fantastic, and they're made by one of my buddies on Instagram. When I do that video, I will show you some of his other stuff as well, because I've only got a couple of them at the minute, but I definitely want more. Yeah, I do appreciate, obviously, you guys watching along with me. I've got some Marvel Crisis Protocol as well coming shortly. Again, just some unboxings and some painting video stuff. But let us know in the comments what you want to see. Obviously, unboxings are going to be pretty much a staple of our channel until we can game properly. But do you want some painting tutorials? Do you want some tactics videos? Do you want just some chills, some sit and paints, where I build some models and we have a bit of a chat, that kind of thing? Are you interested in some live stream stuff? Anyway, guys, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. The usuals: like, subscribe, share, follow us on social media. Bright Dice Gods, hope to smile upon you. Wear your masks, be kind to one another, don't be a douche sack, and thank you very much for your time. Take care, guys. Bye now.